Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Oakland, California. The pregame festivities here in Oakland have to be seen to be believed. This crowd in silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Cleveland Browns. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. Happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This one taken from the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. They'll be led out by their quarterback out of Fresno State. It's the Pro Bowler, Derek Carr.
It's been fun to watch Derek Carr grow as a pro. When he was a rookie, they tried to game plan around him so that he didn't have too much responsibility. Now, I don't think they can heap enough things on his shoulders because they know he can handle them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And the offensive starters here for the Raiders.
In the NFL, we love to talk about bloodlines and how important they can be. And for Zay Jones, he's got a terrific one. His dad, Robert, longtime linebacker in the NFL, big time with the Dallas Cowboys. And his uncle, Jeff Blake, a starting quarterback in the NFL at one point. Wonder if he played catch with Uncle Jeff in the backyard a few times growing up.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From just shy of midfield, Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And here's the starting crew defensively for Cleveland.
Olivier Vernon is a defensive end that combines terrific run-stopping ability with a quick first step to the passer.
White down. White 85. If you don't get this going, you think you won't get this? That's it.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. They'll find his running back here, Richard. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
So when you saw him dump it off to the back, did you think he was going to pick up the first down there?
Well, I knew one thing. It wasn't his primary target. At least it didn't look like it. Turned out to be the play they needed, though, and it's big because it's the opening drive. So converting that 3rd down, keeping the play, not the play, the drive going.
Yeah, it certainly appeared like his downfield targets were covered. He threw the little dump off to his back, and nice effort picking up the first down, though. And you're right, that opening drive, keep those chains moving.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
53, Mike, 53. All right, T.
From the 39, Carr got his man. It's Williams. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 26-yard line.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Blue Dan, Blue Dan. He's coming, he's coming. He's on. He's up.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Justin Burris on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Now this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Throwing on first down is Carr. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Right off the bat, they start with a very solid, methodical 10-play drive.
And you know me, I tend to look at things from the defensive side. They're coming off the field gassed right away. We're in the first drive of the game. So it's not just what happened, but think of the emotion you carry into a game, then double it with getting a 10-play drive put on you and points scored. They're pretty tired right now.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with an Oakland touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out is the Austin, Texas native at quarterback. It's Baker Mayfield. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. And they can't corral him. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. A good chunk of those yards came after contact, and that's an area where he's really starting to excel as a running back.
It felt like he was doing a drill that running backs have to perform all the time, especially in pads, called a gauntlet drill. Two guys, you know, people, these two rows, and you have to go right through the middle of them and make sure you take care of the football and knock people aside. He was performing the drill on that run.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
I'm here all day. Check it out.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. The tackle there by LaMarcus Joyner. Let's meet the offense. Greg Robinson. Very, very talented.
What a man to set your offensive line with. Greg Robinson can do it all. Tremendous athleticism, great strength, just coming into his own.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Let's talk about Vontaze Burfict, the versatile linebacker. You can play him inside, you can play him outside. Undrafted coming out of college, and that still fuels him. Gives him that huge chip on his shoulder. And when he's right and plays at his best, one of the best linebackers in the league. Just has to know where the line is so he doesn't go past it and cost his team some penalties.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Mayfield to throw it. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. 42 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run with Chubb. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
Well, that one was simple enough. Goal line situation, quarterback, tight end, touchdown.
Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Carr. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
2. 53, Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me. That's it.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
And that's why you spend a first-round draft pick on a running back. Not for just the fancy runs, but these dirty, gritty 3rd and 1s, 3rd and 2s. That's why you draft him.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Carr now 8 of 8 throwing the ball in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Let's go one more.
Now on 2nd and 13. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Carr to throw again. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Carr now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Carr toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Carr again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So possession 1 ended in 6. Possession 2 likely going to end in a punt.
And that's okay. They've just got to get back to what they worked on in the opening drive and continue to make a few adjustments along the way. It won't be exact because the defense will make a few adjustments themselves. Just get back to your game plan.
On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Back deep for the Raiders, Jalen Richard. Fielded just inside the 20. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. And he had to be pleased at the start of the last drive. The offense was moving, but certainly not pleased at the end result, an interception.
And every team we ever talk to at some point in the conversation, the coach, player, someone talks about, you know, we've got to finish. We've got to finish off drives, finish off the game. There's an example there of not finishing, doing everything right, but not getting the result that you need.
Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Carr. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A Raider 1st down, 17 yards. Carr now, 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get it.
From midfield, here's Carr. Complete to Jones. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Carr now already at 150 yards passing, and we're still in the 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Richard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He was blitzing, and he sprinted right through that gap.
Well, let's go ahead and open up our football lingo dictionary right there. Turn to page 38, partner. That's called blowing a play up. How about that one? Classic definition, popped right off the screen.
Page 38, huh? You sure it's not 39?
I am positive.
You're always positive. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. TJ Carey right there in coverage.
Intended for number 83. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Carr. And that is incomplete.
Carr's pass intended for Hunter Renfrow. Incomplete. It's 4th down.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It got his man complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a 1st down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Mayfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Maurice Hurst drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the 1 here, the 12-yard line. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, does that interception, even though you're playing well, your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. Now Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The ball resting on their own 5 here as they come up to the line on 2nd and long. Carr gives to Richard. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It's a 7-yard gain that gets him back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd and 10.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Carr. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
In many ways, being in a zone defense versus in-breaking routes is exactly what you want, because most zone coverages are taught to keep eyes on the quarterback and sense receivers, and that way you can see right back into the play, and when the quarterback delivers, you're just driving on the football and trying to arrive in a spot to make a play on it, which is exactly what we saw there.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Beckham and the Browns set to take over again. He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down on the scoreboard 2nd quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force-feeding him in that way. Get to the half. Kind of reboot, start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here in the 2nd quarter before they do hit that halftime locker room.
At the 40-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. It's brought in by Harris. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Mike's set. 180.
Mayfield now from the 50. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
What's that?
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Browns.
Set. 180. Yeah. Watch tight end.
Back to the ground, this time it's Chubb, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man. That's Rashard Higgins. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mayfield now. He rifles one that's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. And he is closing in on the 100-yard mark for the day.
And it appears that he loved the fact that they're going to play this game earlier. You know, daytime, he's out there running around, feeling good about himself. Whatever his prep was coming in, he was able to get out there quick and fire away.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Mayfield now, 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run. Chubb. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Let's face it, 2nd and 1, playbook's wide open, isn't it? They can do just about anything, but after that, now you're 3rd and 3. I think the playbook has shrunk because now I think you're almost locked into throwing the football.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The safety, Morgan Burnett, that time gets home for the sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun, Carr. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you've got to make that throw, right? That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Here's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And the Browns first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Benson Mayowa.
Second and 10 at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
180! I got it!
Chubb on the counter. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Max Crosby on the tackle. 5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
The Browns on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw it. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 28.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
180! Here we go.
First down, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, Mayfield dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 11-yard touchdown, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. He's got to be feeling pretty good. Playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing.
And we'll see if that continues. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. To throw, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Carr's pass. Incomplete from the contact. He was covered.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Pulled in at the 24. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Kareem Hunt and the rest of the offense making their way back out there. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. That one is caught by Hunt.
Holding offense.
Joel Bitonio, one of the steals of the 14 draft, the culprit there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Back to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
2 yards on the play. And the Browns 1st down.
A 1st down throw from Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
(17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
That'll go as a loss of 5. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. But they are all even to this point. So to see if either side can pull away, let's get you right back out to Brandon and Charles for the start of the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Mayfield. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Set. 180. Mike is 59. Mike's at 59. Cut.
Play fake. Mayfield. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 34. Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Mike back, 180. All day, every day, any day.
Chubb. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Browns.
They run again on first down. Chubb. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
180.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Mayfield now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Now Chubb, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
20.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt, and he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield.
This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. No gain there on the completion, second and 10.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Carr going to get this to Jacobs. A gain of 4 on the play, and all of a sudden here, it's third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Carr to throw again. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. Come up here with a first and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Carr again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Buster Rowe. Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up second and 10.
Pick it up.
Throwing again. Carr. Caught by Jones. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he gets this one down to the 24. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play.
The previous play is under review.
Zay Jones. A gain on the play.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Throwing his car on third down. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Demarius Randall that time there to knock it free.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
A 45-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through, and that's going to tie things at 20. So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the first quarter, good second quarter, and now continuing that here in the third.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
Joseph. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
This quarterback now over 300 yards now for the game, and time to improve on that as he's got a 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the carry, it's Chubb. Powerful running. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Mayfield now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 25-yard line.
180! 55! I'm coming!
Handoff comes to Chubb. He juked him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup. They had 3 tight ends in on that set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blockers, and that's why they use them in this formation so often.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A give. This is Chubb. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go for a touchdown. But the runs that really make it work are the ones where you just get what you need, right? And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Get the ball.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got it. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
What terrifies defenses when they see slant routes thrown is that the receiver is on the move, and oftentimes he catches it and gets upfield. Does a really nice job rallying to him and stopping him for a minimal gain.
180! 59! I don't think you got it, sir. My touch!
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Derek Carr getting ready to go again on offense. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again. Unfortunately for you, you've been around me for a little while now, so you know me as well as anyone and how I look at a game. I don't ever advocate abandoning anything, but in this case, I'm going against my own thought process. You got to change it up. You got to start throwing it around a little bit, finding ways to try and move the ball because keeping on the ground just isn't working for them.
Yeah, maybe get him the ball out of the passing game, a swing pass outside or something, just something to vary it up. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Looking downfield for Jones. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your coach? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 11. Now Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They run it again with Chubb. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Seibert's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His third field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. Jones has it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down.
It's coming this way, here we go.
Shotgun now for Carr. It's complete to Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing again. Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to...
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Cleveland Farrell. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to them quickly and put the quarterback down.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield down. And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the made field goal, Seibert back out there to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. With his guys trailing here in the 4th, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, you're 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near-perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors, yet still play perfect football.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
58,
on 2nd and 9. Carr. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Down. 185. Know your job. Mike, 53.
Carr now on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Morgan Burnett there on the coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 33.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
To throw again, Carr. The open man here, Renfro. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. On the draw, Richard. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Okay, so thought they might go for it here, down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And that gets them back within 10. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
An opening there on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, G.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Mayfield on play action. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
He was brought down by Trayvon Cullen. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Get him.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Here we go.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 21.
And the Browns first down.
A toss play to Chubb. Now they can't bring him down. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Offense.
That's on the big left tackle. Former number 2 overall pick, Greg Robinson. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a 2nd and long. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Let's go, baby.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, sometimes when you try to defend OBJ, you're going to get a PI call.
You might get a PI called at just about any point during his route, and I think a lot of teams have taken the whole philosophy of, hey, just go ahead and do what you have to do and hope eventually they'll quit calling it. But not in this case. They dropped the flag for the pass interference. This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out, and last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Well, this is caught by Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Carr. He completes it to Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Browns defense stands tall. Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. And the stats on his game, they really tell the story. A strong start. I don't know that the defense has really changed a whole lot as opposed to maybe just sticking to that game plan and shutting him down now.
I like where you're going with that because normally we talk about adjustments and drastic changes in a game plan in order to shut someone down. But in this case, maybe they're just sticking with what they worked on all week and they're just making better plays. And so far, they've got to like what they've been doing in the second half.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
A give running right is Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Game offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still 2nd down.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
It's just me.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Oakland, we sign off. So long, everybody.